We have here the brand new Trek MADONE Generation 8 in a size medium, weighing at 15 pounds, 11 ounces. That is with cages on there. And in kilos, 7.05 kilos. Stay tuned to after video. We are free to buy some test on those ELS wheels right there. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. And today I have for you guys the brand new 2025 Trek MADONE Generation 8. And this is the Project 1 edition in the team colors. An absolute beautiful bike. In today's video, we're gonna be going over everything they changed from the current generation MADONE Gen 7 to this new one now. Talk about the discontinuation of the Trek Emonda, and this is basically their do-it-all bicycle. So we'll go over all the new features, all new tech specs, and everything like that. But first and foremost, I want to give a huge shout out to City Bikes of Aventura. If you guys are looking for any kind of Trek Pinarello bicycle, they have them in stock here. Hit up Miguel, he will be able to take care of you. So again, I'll put a link down below to their store. I'll also tag their Instagram, but thank you to them for letting me get my hands on this bicycle beforehand and being able to do a video. So this bicycle right here, as you guys saw, came in a little bit heavier than what I would like to see it as in. I believe it's due to their old school Bontrager ELS wheels, but this here is the brand new Trek MADONE Generation 8 Project 1, and it retails for $13,500. Now, what did they change to this bicycle? And yes, is it true that there will no longer be a MADONE or a Emonda? This basically is going to be the MADONE bicycle, and this is their do-it-all bicycle. It took over the counterpart of the Emonda, and this bicycle now is a lighter version of the current MADONE. They were able to do this by making a new generation of carbon fiber layup. This is now the OCLV 900 series by Trek, so it's a lighter carbon layup on here. With this, they're also able to go ahead and make this thing much more lighter than the previous generation MADONE. I believe they saved off 320 grams from what the MADONE was weighing beforehand. So they took a full-on aero bicycle and they dropped off 320 grams off their frame weight. This frame as is, being a MADONE, currently weighs exactly what they said the current Trek Emonda RSL weighed as well. So they took a aero bike again and made it stupid light. Not only that, they said it's 77 seconds faster over the current Emonda, and that it lost no speed from the Generation 7 MADONE, somehow keeping the aerodynamics of the MADONE Gen 7 into this bike, but just made it lighter. So that's the reason behind them not having the Emonda anymore, and that is the reason why they only have one bike to do it all. Kind of following suit with everyone else in the bicycle world. It seems like everyone's going to that generation. Big aero sections in the front, nice skinny seat stays in the back, and yes, if you guys were wondering, they did keep the ISOFLOW booty hole by Trek. With this, they said they were able to make it 80% more compliant with a new reconstruction of their ISOFLOW as well. So yeah, another thing they also changed on this bicycle was their brand new handlebar. This is all new for this year. They said it's a little bit more comfortable in the tops, so maybe when climbing, because it's again going to be their do-it-all bicycle, they want to make this efficient for the tops to go ahead and get some leverage while climbing as well. But yeah, so if you like the look of the old school MADONE Gen 7, as of right now, this is the brand new one. I'm sure those carry still some variations of the old school Gen 7, just like they did when the Gen 7 came out. They had some old Gen 6s. I know a lot of people who are true aero bike fanboys are not going to like the look of this. I always say this, I love the look of aero bicycles, but as being in the industry and seeing these bicycles every single day, working with these bicycles every single day, I definitely am starting to like the skinny seat stays look. And the skinny seat stays not only offer a weight reduction, but also with a skinnier seat stays and chain stays back there, it's also going to usually make the bicycle more compliant vertically, so it's going to make it a more comfortable ride. And a lot of these bicycle manufacturers are trying to do so by making this bicycle much more comfortable. This bicycle can take up to a 700 by 33C tire, so that's a pretty good wide range for a tire on there. And also the bicycle is UDH compatible, so you can put a universal derailleur hanger on there for any upcoming group sets. It looks kind of clunky back here with the derailleur hanger on here, but it is UDH compatible. So I hopefully covered everything that you guys want to know on here. This is a size medium, and that weight that you guys saw was, like I said, with the cages on there. But you could definitely probably make this bike lighter with some maybe lighter weight wheels and also some different tires on there if needed. They also changed up their system. They have a brand new proprietary water ball system that actually these water balls and cages come with the bike. They said this is the most optimal version for riding. It's going to give you the best aerodynamics on the bike because it's clean with the down tubes on here. You guys can see that. You get some nice matchy water bottles as well. But I've never been the biggest fan of proprietary water bottles. One, it is a pain in the butt to get them out. Like, watch. Obviously, these will break in over time. So we're gonna take this out like this. But two, like, this is just an awkward thing to hold in your hand. Again, you could maybe get used to it after a while, but it's a little bit awkward. Again, it's proprietary. You can put on different water bottles cages on here if you wanted to, if you didn't want to run their system, because these cages will probably only work with regular water bottles, or with these water bottles. They're fitted for them. But yeah, if you want to run different water bottle cages on there, they're just normal water bottle holds on there as well. So, but yeah, so that is the everything covered in the brand new Trek MADONE Gen 8 on here. They also said that they changed the sizing to just t-shirt sizings to help out with consumers. So this is a medium and just has an M on there. So 52, 54, I don't know what that means, but that's what it said. They said they changed the sizings. So there you go. Now I'm gonna go through this whole bicycle, talk about the walkthrough on here, and let's see what everything they spec this bicycle out for $13,500. So starting off with the cockpit, this is their brand new Trek MADONE cockpit on here. Full carbon fiber integrated bar and stem, one-piece bar and stem, and you can see it's not as aero up here on the tops, and then it has a little bit of a flare on the drops right here as well. Really long reach. I've noticed the Trek MADONEs, or I noticed the Trek Bontrager stuff in general, have a really crazy long reach compared to other companies out there. They do offer a proprietary out front bar and stem that you can go ahead and add right there with a little screw right there. No more MADONE logo on the front. I don't know why they did that, because it looked pretty cool in the old bar. On here you have their own Trek branding style tape on here as well. Pretty tactile, pretty comfortable, has some nice grip to it. The group set that's being spec'd on this bicycle is the SRAM Red Axis group set on here. 12 gears in the rear, 2 in the front, a wireless shifting system with their brand new longer hoods, horizontal plunger for braking. This SRAM Red group set is very, very nice. It is a nice group set on here. I'm so happy to see actually top tier road bikes with a nice group set on there as well. Going down here, we have your normal stack. These are breakaway spacers. If you want to go ahead and lower it, if you want to, you can do so. The cables are ran through the handlebar, through the stem, down in front, and it's easy to take out. Being that this is their MADONE, I would think that this would be a little bit deeper on here, but they probably did this for weight savings because it's do-it-all bicycle, and they said that in testing that this is exactly the same aero spec and just as fast as the MADONE Gen 7. I mean, obviously these are their own company's wordings. But yeah, they said that this is going to be just as aero. I would think this would be a little bit deeper, but who knows? And also their fork has these deep aerofoils on here as well. And then for the wheels on here, we have the Bontrager ELS. I think these are the RSL 51s. Hold on one second. Yeah, the Bontrager ELS RSL 51s with their own Bontrager hub inside there. It's going to come with a top tier, I believe they're DT Swiss 180 internals on there as well, with bladed spokes. I think that these wheels are from last year's generation, so they definitely could lighten up the bike with putting on a new wheel set on there. That's where a lot of this weight's going to come from, is that wheel set. You have on this side SRAM Red rotors on here, 160 millimeter in the front with a SRAM Red front disc brake caliper. And you can see here they even have changed skewers that look pretty similar to like a specialized skewer with a very lightweight skewer on there. Going down the down tube, we have the Trek logo with, again, their proprietary RSL Aero water bottles. And then on here is going to be a threaded T47 inboard bottom bracket. Trek is known for doing the T47. A lot of companies are liking the T47 because you get the threaded benefit of no creaks and cracks, but also it's flush against the frame, so you don't have this long BSA cup sticking out there. So it is a really nice system for a bottom bracket. Beautiful Project One Team Liddell colors on here. You have the MADONE number 8. That's what those two circles look like. A bunch of people were saying that's like for like the Infinity logo, but it is a Generation 8 on there. You have the ISOFlow on the rear, a nice hole. You could probably get 2 fingers in that hole. It's not a bad hole, but yeah, that is their ISOFlow hole. 3 fingers if you want. You could definitely get 3 fingers in there. That's a nice hole right there. Going down to the crank on here, we're rocking with a 170. Now, I found this weird because this is a 170 spec crank on a size medium. So maybe manufacturers are going with a little bit of a forward thinking with smaller crank arms there, which is pretty cool. I'm all for that. I dig that. It's very hard to sell a new complete bike day and age because everyone wants to change out cranks right away. We have a 48-35 tooth chainring on there with a SRAM cork power meter on there. their brand new SRAM red front derailleur and their brand new SRAM red chain, saving you 13 grams from the previous generation. Going to the back, we have a 1033 cassette in SRAM red, and then their brand new SRAM red rear derailleur with their brand new lower pulley tooth, which is 15 teeth, which is supposed to give you a ceramic bearing inside there and also a benefit when riding as well. The rear wheel is exactly the same as the front. They're Bontrager ELS RSL 51. And for the other side of the rotors, it's going to be a 160 millimeter rotor, SRAM red with their disc brake caliper, their 160 on there as well. You have here this little lever which you can use to go ahead and remove your front or your rear wheel if you want. You can actually take this off if you didn't want the look of this, but this is a nice tool to have so you can use the rear to move to the front as well. And then for the saddle, they're using their Bontrager ELS RSL full carbon fiber rails, carbon fiber saddle. Nice wide cutout. This is the really comfortable saddle. I know a lot of people ride this saddle, they like it a lot, but saddles are always preference. Nice wide cutout to allow blood flow. And then they're rocking the same kind of system for the Madone, where you have the two-piece seat post system here. This seat post can go down into this seat post. I believe they have different lengths for here to go ahead and swap out if you need a longer seat post in there. But that is going to do it, guys, for this brand new Trek Madone Generation 8 Project 1 Team Little Edition with SRAM red. Retails for $13,500 and came right in around 15 pounds, 10 ounces with cages on there. If you guys are interested in this bicycle, go ahead and hit up City Bikes and ask for my buddy Miguel over there. And thank you guys again so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Feel free to drop a like on the video if you learned anything. Feel free to drop a dislike if you hate the way I sound. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Here comes a free buy sound test on this Bontrager ELS RSL 51 right now. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.